Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now today I'm going to show you how to make resistance to know resistance support levels on trading. So for now we are going to use gold. So guys, this is the MetaTrader 5. So you download this and then you log in your account. You just come here. Yeah, you log in your trade account. You put your trade account, then you put your server, and then you put your server. My server is XM, and then you put the password and then you log in. For me, I've just logged in. Also, this is the gold. So gold, the best analysis you can use is the H1. You can use H1, that is 1 hour time frame. There is a 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 30 minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, 1 day time frame, 1 week, and 1 month time frame. And then you enter in the gold micro. I'm using a micro account because I have a small account for now, but you can change your account into a standard account or even into a pro account. And then for now, forex, you go to standard account measures, and then you find euro USD, that is euro versus US dollar. That's Great Britain versus US dollar versus CHF, which I told you in my previous video. This is France Swiss, and then USD versus Japanese. And for cryptocurrencies standard, you will find Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. So for now I'm going to show you how to know the resistance levels, how to know where to enter your trade, how to know if you're going to buy, if you're going to sell, or if you're going to which time are you going to buy, which time are you going to sell. So for now I'm going to show you gold. For now you have to know gold is very, very volatile. The first thing, gold is very volatile. The second thing, gold is very sensitive, very, very sensitive, very sensitive. If anything happens to the world, it will affect gold, because gold is always used as a safe haven. You must know that safe haven is a safe whereby many people, instead of using their currency, and they are knowing that, like, let's use an example of this war. This war of Israel versus Hamas. You know that war is affecting maybe oil produced in Israel and so on and so on, because people don't want their currency to go down, so they invest in gold, making gold very on high demand, making gold to be on high demand. Then if you know economics, anything which is on high demand, the supply will go down, making it to rise in price. So guys, I'm going to show you when to know the resistance levels, when to know the support levels on M1, M15, M30, and when to know when to enter the trade. Because the biggest problem people do is to enter the trade where it does not to enter the trade where it will really fuck them up. If you enter a trade in a support level and then you try to sell, my friend, you will go a very huge loss, especially when you're using gold, because gold does not back up. If gold starts to move in a bullish way, as I told you, bullish is a movement of high in increase. If a gold starts moving in a bullish way and then you enter a sell, my friend, you go a very big loss. So guys, I'm going to show you when to enter the trade, when to know the resistance levels, and when to know the support. So for now, let's enter in this trade. For now, you can see here we have the file. This is a chart, and the file view, the way you want to view, you can insert some of your indicators. For me, I use a RSI, that's a relative strength index. These are some of the indicators that help me to know when to enter the trade and when to know the support levels. The MACD, average direction momentum index, the moving average. For these lines you are seeing here, the blue one, the red one, and the brick one, these are the moving average. They will show you when to enter the trade. As you can see here, they crossed at around when was here, this was 1821. You see here is when they crossed. After crossing, you have to know it's either they are crossing to make it a resistance level or a support level. Guys, I want you to understand carefully. When this moving average crosses, you have to know that is a resistance. it's a support. For here they crossed at around 1821, and from then we have seen a bullish way. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you this. We can say that this here was the support. This was the support levels. Support means this is the lowest point gold went. I want you to understand, guys, this is the lowest point where gold went. That means that if this is support, anything that will go, any trade that will go after that will be a bullish signal. And this, as you can see, it after that support level, the gold started rising, consolidating, rising, recessing, rising, recessing. So guys, as you can see, the moving average is showing that this gold is going to rise and rise, especially anything that is going to rise. This was because it's a safe haven. So guys, if the wars ends now, make sure you remove your trades and start looking for a sell, because gold always goes against the dollar. If the US dollar rises, all treasury bonds rises, or they rise the heights, that the rate heights, the Feds rise the rates of the gold. This will make dollar to be strong, and if dollar is very strong, this means the gold will go upside down, because gold is always traded against dollar. That is XAU versus US dollar. Okay, this is the best way to know these are support. So guys, let's go to the time frame. Let's use, I don't like using 1 minute time frame. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame. Let's see what gold has been doing. Okay, gold has been doing at around 19. Yeah. Let me make it smaller and smaller. Nice. As you remember, if you are trading gold, this I've told you where this thing are crossing. It's either a resistance level or a support level. A resistance level is the highest point. Resistance level is always the highest point where a trade or a forex trade has made. Like, let's use this. That was the resistance level at that time. So let me remove this color red. I don't want it to be so. Okay. Sorry. I don't want it to be so. Yeah. This, as you can see, this was the resistance level, and then this here down, guys. I want you to follow up on this, and this was the support. You see, guys, this was the support and this was the resistance. And you should know, if a trade or if a trend of gold, especially gold for now, gold moves in a long-term direction. When it made this support, it started rising to the resistance level, and then it consolidated here. This is a consolidation until to the last point. I want you to understand. You see, this was the last point. This was the. You have to know, this was the demand. This was the demand here, around here. Yeah. Nice. Let me make you understand. When gold rose up to here, it came here down, making a very strong resistance. A resistance level, which was used as a support level at around 1868. That is where it made a very strong support level. And then after making that support level, it started rising with a very highest candle. And you should know, after a very long candlesticks, I know you understand the sorry for that. And then when it rose up to around 1912, it consolidated to around 1905. So for now, we can say 1905 is a very strong support level. So because it rose up to making a resistance of 1912 and then consolidated at around 1905. So 1905 was, it made a support level there. You see? So you should know when we are going in a bullish, if it rises, makes a resistance, and then consolidates back to the, it makes a support level at around, or when it consolidates, it makes a support level, and then it continued to rise, making this as a resistance level. So this was a resistance level. After testing the resistance level at around 1927, so guys, if you're following up, you will see that after testing the resistance at around 1927, it consolidated back to this 1905, 1900, 1911 as the support level. So guys, you have to understand, when it does this, and if it does this and it's in its bullish if it does this and it's in bullish trend, you have to know that is a 100% entry point for buying. So guys, this is the best way to know. When it reaches resistance and goes back to its support level, that is called retesting. It retested the support level at around 1905. That is where you have to enter your buying opportunity. That's a buying entry. You understand, my guys? That's a buying entry. And if you can see, that is when this moving average crossed. They crossed at around here, so that was a confirmation that this is a bullish signal. After that, you can see it rose, making a resistance around 1920, a good resistance, and then went back to retest the second time. Guys, try to understand, it retested the second time. After that is when it rose, going to the resistance, as you can see. Yeah, let me show you. It went to this resistance. Now, good. Went to this resistance. You see that resistance? And then it consolidated back again. So you have to understand, in this graph, what happens? The graph rises to the resistance point, goes back to the support, rises again to the resistance point, then it rises again to the resistance point, goes back to the support, rises again to the resistance point to retest that resistance. It then consolidates. After consolidating, that is where you can enter your buying opportunity. And then this point, you see this point around 1927 was the best buying point, because that was retesting the third time, and it made a breakout with a full candlestick. Guys, I want you to understand here, it made a breakout with a full candlestick. Sorry for that. Yeah, here you see, let me go back here, as I was trying to explain. Yeah, it made a support here, rose, tried to go to the resistance, then it was very weak. The supply was not enough, went back to the demand again, then rose back to the resistance again, then go back. You see, this is what is called the moving average. You see, this is a moving average. They are trying to make a support levels here. This is a support, this is a support, and this is a support. After that, it went to a breakout. You want to understand, when to know if it's a breakout or it's not a breakout. When these levels of when this graph moves to the resistance and then goes back to one red moves full with a red candlestick, and then after that it moves straight, breaking the resistance. You guys have to know, after that it is not going back down again. So guys, don't sell from there, just buy. So the best buying place is on the support levels and on the breakouts. So anyone who bought at around 1930, let's see, yeah, anyone who bought at around 1930 was on the best side, because this thing can try to cheat you. You can be cheated here, because people will tell you like when it moves to the resistance you sell, but remember you are not selling for a long time. For a long time, it is only consolidating, and it will really fuck you up when it goes back to its real trend. So this, you have to understand, when it went to this, it broke out that resistance and moved with a full candlestick at around 1937 from 19. When was this? It was around 1926. So guys, this confirms it's a bullish signal. So guys, you don't have to sell here, and don't make a mistake of selling that. You see guys, I want you to understand that. Then after that, it went and made a resistance at around 1940. That was yesterday, 1940. You see, when making at that resistance at 1940, it consolidated back to where the candlestick left. So guys, I want you to see here, be keen. When it moves from here, that's about around 1929, it went to a full candlestick. Where the candlestick ended, it moves again to continue the bullish at around 1937. So guys, this is called the triangle. It made a triangle. You see, it went to around 1937, went back again to where the last full candlestick was off. So this was the demand zone. You see, it made another demand zone here. This is the demand zone. Demand zone means that the gold is, the buyers are trying to enter in the market. So this is the demand zone. It made a demand zone at around 1930s and 1935, then 1937 there. That was a demand zone. You see guys, try to understand that. And then after the demand zone, it broke out this resistance at around 1937, broke out that resistance and went further and further until 1961. Guys, I want you to understand, until 1961, that was the highest point gold went yesterday. So guys, if you sold here trying to think this is a resistance, my friend, you had a very big loss, depending on the lot size and the leverage. Please guys, understand that. So for now, and then it moves to this 1961. After moving to 1961, it consolidated back again to where the demand was. So guys, this thing is not very hard. So it went back to where the demand zone was. That was around 1937, 1940s. That was when it went back to there. And then after that, it continued with the bullish until 1956, and then it was not able to reach the resistance at around 1961. So it consolidated back. Now this is a consolidation. So this, you see this, guys, let me show you this. Yeah, that one. That is the supply zone. That is a supply zone, showing that this is a resistance point where gold can be. So guys, I want to tell you, okay, I don't want to let me tell you, I want to tell you that this analysis can tell you where gold to go, or where gold, is it going to sell or is it going to buy? Is it going to go up, continue going up, or is it going to go down? So first thing you have to know, guys, you have to know that the first thing, dollar today, there is a news coming. So guys, if you have a trade and it's in profit, make sure you remove that trade by 3:30. Second thing, there is war in the Hamas. Actually, what happened here, if you're following the news, at around 1937, it was trying to make a demand zone, and then Israel bombed the hospital of Hamas. That affected gold. And if you remember, I told you gold is very, very sensitive. So after blowing that hospital, it made gold to be a safe haven, as I told you, making it a demand zone where it rose at until 1961 levels. You see, guys? And then it consolidated back again to the last demand zone and then moved up again. So we can see that this gold it has reached its point. So guys, this is not the best time to buy or sell until 1949. This 1949 can be number one can be a supply zone. Supply zone meaning it is trying to recess and then it can go back down. As you can see after here. Okay, let me show you. Sorry. Okay, so you can see after here you can see the gold going down here. It can move after breaking this point, guys. So be very cautious when it is this point. This is the support. Go back to 1940. We can go further to around 19. When it breaks this point, we can go further downwards to around 1937. You see? So guys, here is not the best time. So we have to wait. When it goes back, breaks this 1945, as you can see, this is its support level. We wait to another support level at right in 1937. When it breaks this 1977, that is a sure bet the gold has changed its trend and we are going to sell until 1923. So guys, now we have to wait and see if it will break. And then for buyers, if it breaks 19, you see this is the resistance level. This is the resistance. If it breaks this 19 plus, it breaks this, we wait for the 1960 levels. When it breaks the 1960 level, we continue up and up and up until 1980s. So let me show you in another time frame. Let's move to 1 hour time frame. Not 1 hour time. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. Yeah. Now this is the best. Actually, I love using this because it really show you the best trend, the trend of gold. As you can see, here was around last month. Last month it made this resistance. This was the resistance, and then you can see it came and retested this resistance and then went in a full bearish candle when it broke this. So guys, if you're a good trader, you can understand this, and you have to understand very firmly. This was the support level. Let me show you guys. This was a support level, and then we let's make another one. This was a resistance level. So resistance and support levels means the support level is the demand zone. That is where to enter your buying area. And then this is a resistance level, means this is the sell area. This is where you have to sell. So the trend went from demand to resistance, that's the supply, went back again to this demand, but it did not came to this demand. It reached this was another small demand zone, because a demand zone is always after a full candlestick. Because you can see these are full candlestick, demand zone, full candlestick, demand zone, full candlestick, and then the resistance, and then it starts bearish back to this demand zone, tried to make a consolidation here and then went back, confirming the support zone. There's the demand zone, went again up to the resistance level, making it a supply, confirming the supply zone again, and then after that it broke out. It came back to the support level. After that, when it broke out, actually this, I want to tell you, this is the best place to sell. You see this? After breaking out here, this was the last support. After breaking out here, we see that gold went back down and down and down and down until it made a support at around 1821. So guys, if you tried to buy at that point, you will fucked up yourself, because you have to wait for it to go down and then come back. So if you don't have enough money, my friend, it will really fuck you up. So that was the sell zone, and then this is the buying zone. After that, it went up again, making this resistance. You see these okay, let me put this so that you can understand. You see that was a demand zone again. This was a resistance. After resistance, it's not a resistance, this was a demand zone. It tried to recess up to here, making it a supply zone. These full candlesticks confirm that was a supply zone, and then it went down. So after going down to around 1821, it came back again, retested these levels, and then it consolidated again, making it a demand zone. And then after that is when it went fully throttle up and up and up, confirming this zone again. This zone is the 1900, 1920. This is the zone where it made a resistance, consolidated back again, confirming this. You see, this gold is not stupid. As you can see, this was its demand zone. It came joined with this demand zone. So you can cross these things and easy to analyze, because you see that was a demand zone. It came here, confirmed again this demand zone, and then made it a demand zone. Buyers entered that market, went again up at around this. You see this? What is this? What is this? I told you, this is the resistance. And what does this resistance show you? That this, you see that here, nice. That was the resistance level, making it when it breaks this resistance level. Guys, I want you to understand, when it breaks this resistance level at around 1955, 1948, guys, we can see that gold going up and up and up until this another resistance. Okay, let me move to another time frame. The more you go to the biggest time frame, the more that chart is expanded to many days and many days. So we are using the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Yeah. This is the daily. You can see this was the 4-hour time frame. You see, that is the resistance it's trying to show at around 1950, 1962. These levels, these are the resistance. When it breaks this resistance, guys, I want to tell you, let's wait that gold to move to this another resistance. So it will go back to this resistance. You see, at around 20,000. So guys, you have to wait to understand if this gold will break this resistance or not. So guys, let's wait for it to break. If it breaks at around 1994, that is where we can buy full throttle to around 2,000 to 2,100. So for now, let's go back. That's for long-term people. Or if you are short-term and you have a small account, you can't use that. For now, it's the only thing you can do. You can see I can use that supplies. So guys, we have to go down this 1944. You can sell guys at around 1944 and down, and you wait. Don't leave that trade. Just wait for it from 1944 to around 1934. That's around $10. 1934, and then you confirm. You have to remove that trade and then wait for it to confirmation for another bearish trend. So after 1934 is the resistance. You can go back to around 1940 if it moves. And if it does not move that way, it breaks this 1955, we move further and further to around 1960, 1970 levels to around 1980. So guys, thanks. This is my analysis for today. Let's wait for the buying levels and the selling levels. So guys, make sure you buy at around 19, breakout at around 1955 plus levels, and sell at around 1944 and down levels. So guys, thank you for that trade. If this analysis will help you, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. If you have anything, comment, ask me questions. I'm here to help you guys. Make sure you comment, like, share that video, and let others enter in this world of trading. This is the only way to make money when you are just seated doing analysis and working from home, and it makes a lot of money, guys. You have to understand that. So guys, make sure you comment, okay? Subscribe for me. Let's grow this account as I make and do more and more analysis. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much. Make sure you watch the other videos you have not seen, and try to grow your account to the best you can. Thank you very much.